need on health resources so that they can have equity and equality and be able to make better health care choices. But today, I'm standing in the role as the MC. So it's my job to keep you stirred up and on target with the program. And so I'm so excited to be able to stand in this space on International Women's Day rally. So once again, just say, there's more work to do. There's more work to do. And we ready to put in the work.
Okay, so why are you here today at the Women's March?
I'm here to stand up and protest.
What is your worst, what's the biggest issue with you? I mean, it doesn't have to be a women's issue.
Our democracy.
Were you concerned about it? What's your concern?
Well, the courts are holding up, but it's pretty close. We're about to lose it.
Yeah. What are we paying for? We're not getting anything. We're paying for a lot of big wealthy people to get more rich, I guess. I don't know.
Well, true, because they want to take away our benefits, like Social Security, or Medicaid, Medicare. For what? To give it to those rich guys already? They don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
They can take food out of kids' mouths.
Yeah, we'll put another spaceship in the air to explode.
Shame on them. They want to fire a bunch more vets.
It's weird.
30% of them, or 25 to 35% of them are veterans themselves.
Yeah, and they're taking away all of that, and to give the money to themselves. And then why?
I would be here speaking to all of you today.
What do we have? What do the rest of us have? Nothing.
We have less.
Yeah.
For a long time,
and that's what they want.
I did not like politics.
They don't think we
I had
deserve
a huge
it.
phase because of what was going on, and I don't know if any of you remember
shameful.
what was going on
really
around
shameful.
5 years ago.
They have no.
I'm sure we all do.
No
I had
morals.
lost
No,
all
exactly.
hope,
No
and I had
morals
become
whatsoever.
totally
Go in there and
apathetic.
just slash things.
And
for what?
I
Kill
just kind of
cancer
let
research.
everything
We
go
don't have
Yeah,
NOAA.
that's exactly what I pay my taxes for. Is that stuff,
There's going to be so many jobs.
And it got to the point
The farmers were already hurt.
I felt
They had to
totally
pay
lost
him millions
in life.
last time he was
And
in
I went
with
several
his tariffs.
years not knowing what
Now
I
he
wanted
wants to
to
tariff
do.
Canada
I
like
was in and out of
250%. It was like
changing my
freaking
major
nuts.
constantly.
it changes every day.
Yeah.
So maybe tomorrow will be different.
It's like
Who
a
knows?
little kid. He gets ticked off.
Yeah, I know. When are the people with the straight jackets going to come in there is what I'm wondering.
That kind of made me think I need to
Impeach's a
reconsider.
traitor. Always.
Yeah.
What he's done in Ukraine is horrible.
Oh, and yeah, that is bothers you.
Ukraine flag up here.
You reminded me. I saw a guy with a Ukraine sign. I'm going to go talk to him too.
And I would hear about his
Oh, did you want
workday
anything else to
every
say?
day. And I was like,
I think I'm good for now.
do really miss
Okay.
being involved like this.
Thank you.
At this time, we're going to ask you to remove your hats for the national anthem, but I know that it's cold, which would be sung by U of M's Flint own Indiana Lumber. Did I pronounce your name right? Okay, all right. It's all yours. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light?
And silence is what gives them
Okay,
power.
so
It gives
why
them
are
all
you
power
here today?
to continue on the path
So,
of
I
destruction.
mean, I'm here supporting my friend
And
Meg. She's the one that organized this whole thing.
We cannot let them do that.
Really, I'm just here
Cannot
to
let them
fight for
continue to do
myself.
that.
I mean, I think that
So today,
I should
I call on all
have
of
my
you
own
to continue
decisions
being
over
as
my
loud
own
as
body
possible
autonomy. And
to stand with
the
each
fact
other
that
instead
there's
of
constantly
against each
people trying to
other.
take that away just
To all
is
my
really
trans
infuriating.
women
So
out
I'm
there,
here to let
women
everyone
of
know
color,
that I'm not going
anybody
away.
of your women,
Anybody in particular
Please do
that
not let anyone ever
concerned
undermine
about more
your
than
voice
others?
in the role you
I
played in
mean,
this
obviously, our
revolution
current
and the
president
progress we've made.
is the most concerning. But, you know, I'm
the
here
thing
to stand
is,
and fight,
we
and
would
I'm not going
be
away
here
anytime
without
soon.
you,
And I just
and no progress
somebody's
has ever
listening.
been made or
Yeah.
will be made without you.
Yeah, what else can we
Please
do?
do not let anyone
I mean,
ever
this
make
is
you
really all we can do
feel
right
that your
now.
voice
We
does
just
not
got to keep
matter
going,
and that
keep
you have
fighting.
not played a huge
Yeah,
role in
thanks.
this.
Thank you.
And that
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts
Other people would think it was cold.
Okay. So why are you out here today?
Well, I'm out here to support women.
Okay, cool. So you like women?
I like everybody.
It's nice.
Everybody.
I worry sometimes.
Only 2 people I don't care for.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting the spicy stuff. Okay. So what's going on with Elon that worries you?
Oh, he's just unelected bureaucrat. Exercising power that he shouldn't have.
Yeah. I don't see anything good happening to it. I am worried about the government computer system. I mean, we got people in there that don't understand the coding that are in the coding, and I'm afraid they're going to cause it all to crash.
Oh yeah. We don't know when it's going to crash, but they're going to crash something.
Yeah. Anything else you want to? Did you want to say anything?
Young women. I have 4 daughters.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks.
Okay. Good to see you, Jenny.
Yeah.
My daughters called me.
That's all right.
What we're so gallant and the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air.
Education platform.
Cool. So, why are you here today?
Gender equality, the right to choose. We don't want to go backwards, we want to go forwards. And women deserve a place just as much as men do, if not more. We have initiative, drive, and yeah, it's just we're rolling back time, and it's not okay. We got to push forward and fight for our rights that we've always deserved, and go forward, not backward.
Okay, great. Well, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Signs.
That this is a scary time. I know there are mornings where you wake up and you're afraid to turn on your TV.
Okay. So, why are you guys here today? You want an event?
I support trans rights. I support democracy, and our president does not. And I just don't want to see the destruction of our country.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. As you're worried. You're worried that it's being destructed. You have children, or?
I have grown children, but I was a teacher for many years, and I worry about the students that I've had. There's so many of them that are affected by this.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to speak up.
Yeah. And defunding schools and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah. And if we stay quiet, then we're complicit.
Yeah, right. This is all we can do.
Yes.
And there's more of us than there is of them, so it seems like this should be an easy thing, right?
Yes.
Anyway, but we'll figure it out.
Don't be afraid. Speak up.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You want the other side too, or?
We are always going to be put in a position to where we have to make better choices for our families, for our communities.
You want to tell me why you're here today?
My name's Jennifer, and I'm here fighting for my rights and my daughter's rights.
With that being said, I'm going to
you're worried they're going away, huh?
Next
I am
amazing person of our community.
Anything else
who
you
happens
want
to
to
be
say?
one of my friends.
That's all I got.
Okay, thank you.
Tasha Perry. That's right. It's always awesome to be part of the home of the brave. And now we have one of Flint's own coming and will be able to perform the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Let's give it up for Sharice Bradley.
Thank you. Happy International
Band booklet.
Okay, so what brings you here today?
Well, I'm here today to try to make a statement about the need for public education.
Yeah.
And we need Head Start. We need to support the many kids from many families who depend on education, depend on free lunches if they need them. I've worked in an impoverished school district before. It's critical.
Yes.
And I'm just beside myself with realizing what is happening to our families and our children.
And sorry if my voice is shaking because I'm screaming.
Oh, anything else you wanted to?
I was trying to
That's
teach
good.
today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure. Yes.
National Women's day. My name is Sharice Bradley. I'm grateful to be here.
So I usually just ask people why they're here.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Burnett, and I'm here because I'm terrified of the fascist regime that is now in power, and they must be stopped. I've hidden for too long, and now I'm out, and I'm going to fight like hell. I've just given my family and friends warning that this is not something to be polite about, and I'm going to I'm just going to, from the top of my lungs, I'm going to fight as long as I can, because there is nothing more important than this. And even though I don't have kids, I've got nieces and nephews and grandnieces and nephews, and I'm doing this for them.
Yes, yes, that's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha, for asking me to be a part of this. I've been a part of this community for a very long time. I also am an advocate in the community, and I work with women survivors of domestic and sexual violence in an organization I started in 2000.
For sign. And why are you here today? You know, what's your biggest issue with what's going on like now? Why do we need to fight like a girl?
Because people sometimes aren't fair and think about other people and do
Be kind. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
13 called I Found My Voice. So I'm very grateful to be here, and I am definitely an agent for change. It's cold, but we're here. Lift every voice.
About Ukraine is that Trump is deporting 250,000 Ukrainian refugees.
Isn't that awful?
And that's just piled on top of the disrespect he's shown to the president, who is a freedom fighter, and the fact that he's shown himself to be a Russian asset, alienating our European neighbors and our just about everybody, Canada, everybody.
Governing by spite.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so I just really want to support Ukraine, and I want to fire Elon Musk.
Yes. What about Trump? Do you want to fire Trump?
Oh, I'd like to fire Trump.
Yeah.
But Elon is supposedly an employee. He gets $40 billion of our tax dollars so far. He's the richest man in the world from our tax dollars.
Yeah.
And he's built 4 exploding rockets with that money.
Just yesterday, wasn't it, or day before?
Yep. He's built satellites that crash, and there are safety
and it falls on people sometimes.
Yes.
You know.
He builds cars that crash and burn, and it is it's wrong that we should be giving him money for anything.
Yes,
anything
really.
at all.
Yeah.
We need to fire Elon Musk.
Yes.
And what he's doing to sabotage our government is just unspeakable.
Yes, it is. It's a coup.
It is.
It is.
And so he's number one to get fired. Well, Trump is, but he's been elected. Elon was never elected.
Yes.
And yet he's got this huge role, and he's getting so much of our government tax dollars, while he's calling people on Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, that's wasteful spending.
But
all of his stuff is supposedly okay.
What is he doing with all of the savings he's making? What's he going to do with that money? Spend it on more Elon Musk companies?
Oh, I'm sure. He wants to ship us all off to Mars.
Yeah.
He's a nut and a drug addict on top of it. You know, he needs to be gone.
He does. It is scary. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for the opportunity to talk.
Okay.
And sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise
So why are you here today at this protest?
Oh, thank you. I am here just to stand up, right? To stand on the right side of history.
Yes.
To get in good trouble.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing. And just to resist and fight for our rights as a woman, as a black woman. I think it's important for my daughter to just show her she's a part of.
This is how democracy works.
That is it. And it's generational. And so I'm glad that we're here together listening to these women and in solidarity and creating that energy. Standing here is creating energy, and that energy is going all the way to Washington, D.C. I truly believe that. And so we're here resisting and just continuing on. We can't let this happen. We're not going to stand by and let this happen. We're not. So
Do you fear for the world that your daughter's going to inherit?
You know, I try not to. You know, I really try not to. I try to focus that energy on what we can do right here and going to protest, continuing to stand up, continuing to resist, and continuing to show generations after us what that looks like so that we don't have to fear that word.
Well, that is one thing that Trump did, is he did teach a whole new generation how to protest and organize, didn't he?
That's it. And so I look at it like that, like this whole new generation, if we could teach them and show them, continue it.
And we got to do it. We can't count on somebody else to do it for us.
Absolutely.
That's really government. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Skies, let us march on till victory is won. Sing up. But we face that right here with our own legislature. So pay attention.
So why are you here today?
There was
we have to be.
by the House of Representatives.
Because we have to be, because there's no other choice.
But we also
we're not going to be apathetic.
What are you worried about most?
Everything.
Everything.
Soup to nuts. I mean, we're both on Social Security, but we both have granddaughters who are less than 5 years old.
Yes.
Okay.
What
are we going to do if we lose everything?
Yeah.
You know, that's scary. That is
Are you sure you don't
thought.
work for the other side?
Oh, me? No, I don't at all. You can go to my YouTube channel. It's a Flint Underground YouTube channel, and I've got hundreds of videos on there, but they're all mostly local musicians and arts.
Oh, cool.
Mostly.
I'm an artist.
Okay. Oh, you are too? Cool. Okay. But anyway, with the Social Security, what is the big thing that you're concerned about with that? Nobody's talked to me about that yet.
Losing the whole thing, because if we lose Social Security, we lose Medicare, and then what do we do then? Live in a box?
Are you a little bit concerned about how there are people who are into our code, into the mainframe of the computers that take care of that information? Does that concern you at all?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes.
I'm scared of them having our Social Security numbers, our bank accounts, our IRS. They want all our information.
All for destruction. You know?
Of our issues.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anything else either one of you want to say?
And I truly thank you.
Get out there and protest and vote the right way. Do your homework.
Yes. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Song full of the faith that the dark past has brought us. Sing a song full of the.
Okay, why were you here today?
Well, I support all of the things on my sign. I'm especially adamant about our national forests and the park rangers and the wonderful job they do, and now they're losing a lot of them, and they still expect what we've always had, and it's just wrong. They deserve their jobs. They do a wonderful job.
They do. And it's something inexpensive that families and people can do together, and appreciating nature is always great.
It's just beautiful to go to the national parks and see what a beautiful country we have.
What do you think their plans are with those parks?
Our plans?
What are their plans?
Their plans? I don't think they care about them. They expect the people left to do all the jobs of many. Just a few, and it won't happen. It'll be the people who want to enjoy it that will suffer.
LGBTQ women in the greater Flint number. Hope that the present has brought us. Really, am I that important?
It's like a black power symbol there.
But then I realized that is the very question at the heart of what we do.
So why are you here then? It's for your concerns.
As advocates and activists, which
You're
all
worried
of
about
you
the world
are.
they're being.
Is really what do we have to
Anything you
offer?
want to say?
What is going to allow
we need to
us
stand
be
up
of
and fight
service every day?
and just keep fighting
So
until the
in
world
that
is
way,
right.
we are all very special.
I think so too.
We are all vital, and we are all the ones who are facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. It's won. Black woman, you know, I know that very intimately. My journey has been full of challenges.
Support women. Great. We need more support. What's the big problems right now?
It's also been full of
What are you worried
moments
about?
of uncomfort, like just comfort, microaggressions,
Rights, yep.
and things that honestly they're not
ability
even
to be
that
able to
quiet.
make their
The
own choices.
microaggressions can be really loud.
Right.
And so there have been times where different partners maybe dismiss
Thank you. Is there anything else you want to say?
I'm just happy to be here.
Did you want to say something on here? Anything?
So that is very
anything bugging you? Okay. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Too awesome. Especially those without any kind of advanced degree.
So why are you here today?
And so
Stand up for, sorry, I'm on TikTok Live. I stand up for women, all women.
Yeah.
Yes. Stand up for America, stand up for our children's lives, our education, our futures, our health care.
Yes. And so you're afraid that that's going to be lost?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
We're on the verge of losing it all right now.
What else can we do?
What else we have to stand up, we have to stand together, we have to be heard, we have to be seen, we cannot let them make America think that this is going to happen, because it's not. It's not going to happen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so what is going on here?
This is the Women's Day rally in Flint. And we look at the turnout we've had. It's been fantastic.
Yes, it's great. And I heard you were the organizer?
I am one of the two organizers. It's me, and Sam is over there in a purple shirt. She's also helping me run this show. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
So are you happy then that everybody showed up?
Amazed. I'm overwhelmed.
What was, you say justice for all. What is your real topic of, I mean, like there's so many, and I've been getting some about everything here. What is the thing that is bothering you the most today?
Well, I'm showing up with my kids. My kids have been running around. They've been having a good time.
Good.
Hearing that kids are going to start losing lunches and school meals and maybe even educational resources is striking to me. So today I'm doing it for the kids.
Amazing.
So
why are we paying taxes if we can't get those things?
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to say? And you planning any more of these in the future?
Oh yeah, we're already starting for next year.
Oh, great.
We're really looking forward to keep going. So thank you so much for being here.
Yes. So thank you for doing this.
It's my pleasure. Okay. An absolute honor.
It's been an outlet for people too, because a lot of people are really, really angry and they don't know what to do. And these kinds of things give us an outlet so we can talk to each other.
Well, and you know, we've had this organized in about a week, so we had maybe just a little over a week. But you know, I was ready to go make the trip to Grand Rapids or Lansing, and I realized we needed to have the access for here. So making sure Genesee County had access to gather and unite for women was a huge deal for me. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so why are you here?
To fight for my fundamental rights, for my reproductive rights, for my rights for equal pay, for my right to be equal to men.
Because we do go through it all.
Yeah. So you're worried about it
our bodies were made to
is
give
being
birth,
lost?
raise
Yes,
children,
I'm worried about
and
the
then,
government
of course,
being in my uterus, trying to tell me, you know, if I can have access to abortion care. And abortion care is life-saving care.
Yes.
On top of all this,
Yes.
And I think that we're competent enough to make our own decisions and stuff like that, don't you?
I'm also worried about vaccinations for our children, having Bobby Kennedy Jr. in office, and I'm worried about our Department of Education. we need to keep it. We don't need that cut. So that's why I'm here.
We have to make sure that we have time
Anything else you want to
for sex.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And finally,
So why are you here today?
Oh my gosh. I don't know why more people aren't here right now. I have concerns mostly about children in this country and their future. But I'm concerned about the overreach by Doge and this narrowly elected president who thinks he has a mandate. And I know that essentially it's the top 1% that's going to get all the breaks, and the rest of us are going to fund them, and women are going to lose their rights.
Yeah.
The one thing that women really need to pay attention to right now is calling about the SAVE Act on voting, because that is a voter suppression bill that they are trying to hide. It'll be the first time in history that Congress would vote on voter suppression.
Are you talking about the women having to have, or anyone having their birth certificate match their?
And the reason I say that they're made in the street corners
because
that's
women, once we get married and we change our last name, it does not match our birth certificate.
You know, us women, we're just too much of a problem, so they're trying to get us out of the voting so that we don't interrupt them.
You bet.
So we got to be louder, probably.
Right, exactly. So the list goes on and on. Our safety,
doesn't start with the physician, that it starts with you knowing signs, symptoms, and risk factors so that you can make better healthcare choices.
I mean, it goes on and on.
That she mentioned,
so that's why I'm here.
It's very important that we do have affordable health care. But as well, it's important that we know signs and
So why are you here today? What's bothering you?
I am an educator, and I am currently trying to understand how we're going to navigate the changes. I still celebrated Women's History Month, Black History Month, and I just want to make sure that the schools are not going to change, and we're going to do the best we can for our kids to give them the best possible education.
Thank you. Anything else you want to say? Or?
This is a scary time for everybody, and we just have to keep the faith and not get apathetic. It's just really easy to get overwhelmed, and reach out and check on the people that maybe you would think are doing okay, but maybe they're struggling.
Yeah, and this is a kind of event where at least we can vent a little bit to each other, if nothing else, right?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
So why are you here today?
Oh, because Trump is a bully, and he supports dictators, and he doesn't care about his people. He's a liar, a convicted felon, and people are very foolish to lie to him, and he's taking advantage of it. And it doesn't make sense why, how come a convicted felon can be a president, but they can't work at fast food? It's like the stupidest thing. Then some people don't trust criminals with one felon, but they can trust them with 34 felons. And I'm also here for people's rights, women's rights, democracy, and I'm really, to be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed for being American because we threaten a lot of countries. We have threatened Canada, Europe, Gaza, Mexico, Panama, Greenland, and all. It's embarrassing.
It is.
And I want a real democracy for all people. And Trump and J.D. Vance should be impeached and go to jail for life.
Yes. They're a threat to democracy.
Yeah. And people need to wake up to this. And people need to remember history. Like, remember how history happened in World War II. Now people really forget how it's happening now.
How important is this?
Yeah.
We are in the middle point of
also,
history.
there's some people every day are saying, okay, I regret voting for Trump. Well, we warned you. It's too late now. You're going to deal with it and suck it up. And if you want to learn the lesson, you can either not vote or vote blue.
Yes, we have to pay attention.
Oh, yeah.
We have to pay attention. We have to take part.
Oh, yeah. And I think...
nobody's above the law.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no one's above the law.
Yeah.
And guess what? Criminals should not be in the White House. Criminals should be in jail.
That should be one of the requirements for the office.
Oh, that's what they need to do.
Crazy? We've got to make those rules.
I know.
I think
when the Constitution happened, they did not think about it. They should have.
Why? Who would have?
When Democrats
had never been ready to repair a broken one.
When Democrats get the House to send it back, that's the first thing they have to do. Criminals should not be allowed to be on any political position. And Trump needs to be kicked out of the White House right away.
Yes.
And he needs to be in prison. And also, we need to get rid of Eli Musk and J.D. Vance and all Trump's cabinet members.
Yep.
And we need a real democracy.
Yes, I agree with you.
And I hope that we can get a good president in 2028. I hope during midterms we can flip the House and Senate.
And I hope we don't have any interference with our votes.
I hope we can keep our rights. That's what I'm scared about too.
We'll turn these hateful
And if we lose our vote, it's a authoritarian regime.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. And every democracy.
Yes, save for democracy. And so why are you here today?
I'm here to just represent Flint and represent what we're thinking and hoping that we will be able to overcome some of what's going on.
Yeah, some of what's going on. What is one of the big things that's worrying you right now?
Medicare. Medicare is very important, but even more than that, the children's services. Because if we can't feed these little kids, I don't know what's going to happen.
Go to the grocery store.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Anything else you wanted to say?
Nope, that takes care.
Thank you.
I was thinking about how we need to make about our beautiful Genesee County health plan and how it'll be more important than ever in the next election to vote for it in the village to protect us. It's a great plan. It's a wellness plan. It pays for your doctors, your primary care visits, and $20 for specialty visits, co-pays, and it helps cover prescriptions.
And so you're saying that there's a vote coming up? Do we have to make sure?
I'm not sure. It's a millage that we vote for every couple of years. I'm not sure when it's next up, but we need to make sure that we're ready. I'm going to check into it, and we need to make sure we're advocating for it and pass it.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.